Hi, this is Tina from LuvemOrLeavem.com, and today's question is, should I be friends with my ex? Well, the answer to this question is always going to be no. Now, if you work with your ex or you have a child with your ex and you're going to need to see them on a regular basis, then yes, you do need to learn how to be civil with your ex. But as far as long talks on the phone or let's go out somewhere together kind of friends, forget it. And I'm going to go through the most common excuses that women use for being friends with their ex, and you'll see why I think they're all a bad idea. One of the most common excuses I hear from women about staying friends with their ex is that they don't want to break up at all. And they're hoping that by remaining friends that they'll have that little in, and if he wants her back, things don't work out with the current woman in his life, that they're right there as a friend and that that's going to make it more likely that they get back together. This is a really bad idea and you're in for a heartache. You might very well hear from him when he is between women or if things are going really bad with the woman in his life, but you've really set yourself up for a lot of game playing from him by staying as his insurance policy. You don't want a friendship with him, so it's better to just move on than to try to stay in the sidelines hoping that that friendship is going to turn into something more. Now, there are those women that offer to stay friends with their ex purely out of concern for him. They feel like it's just too mean to break it off clean, so they offer a friendship thinking that friendship is somewhere kind of a step between they've broken up, he's hurt, but he's not going to be as hurt because they've got this friendship instead of that full step of we don't have any contact whatsoever. But in the end, you are offering that friendship that you really don't want. You're offering it to him and he doesn't want a friendship, so it doesn't do anyone any good. He's just going to avoid meeting other women because he's going to hang on to that hope that a friendship is a little in for a relationship. So even though you think you're being nice, just make that clean break. Now, the final excuse that I hear a lot comes from both sides of the couple, the man and the woman, where the excuse is, we've been best friends for such a long time. Why should a breakup change that? Well, this usually comes from the couples that are so on again, off again, on again, that you're never even sure if they're in a breakup stage or if they're back together. There's only so many times that you can break up with the same person before you have to admit that it just isn't working. So that is a really bad idea to just keep in that loop. You both just need to make a clean cut and move on. So all of these excuses have two things in common. First, there's the hidden agenda of at least one of you hoping to get back with the other at some point and using this friendship as a little way in. And second, the idea that you just can't live life backwards. And once you've been romantically involved, you can't go back to being friends. It just doesn't work that way. That's why no matter which excuse you use, there's just no good reason for remaining friends with your ex. Thanks for joining us for today's video blog. I hope you'll join us for the next one.